Joining me now on this India First special broadcast is Gaurav Bakshi. He's a citizens' rights activist. Advocate Yatish, Naik, a spokesperson for Goa BJP. Ambassador Veena Sikri is a former top diplomat. Dr. Vikram Singh remains with me on this story. Ambassador Sikri, explain how India was able to secure the quick release or deportation of the Luthra brothers, but is still struggling with so many others, including Nirav Modi and Vijay Mallya, ma'am.
Well, I think in this case, the most important point was a very quick decision by the government of India to impound their passports. Because I think this, once this happened, then under the extradition treaty and also under Thailand law, their presence in Thailand became illegal because they were there without any documentation. And because of that, based on the action permissible under the extradition treaty between India and Thailand, then the Indian and Thai authorities could act together, and the Thai authorities detained them, brought them from Phuket to Bangkok, and then the Indian authorities gave them a one-way travel document to bring them back to India, and that's how they were able to come back. But I think the decision to impound their passports was a very quick one, very quick and very important one, which also enabled the Interpol to give a blue notice, which is just looking out for those people. So I think that this time action was quick, absolutely determined. And in other cases like Nirav Modi, it was much more complicated because they had already taken refuge in those countries, and the court case came into being.
So Gaurav Bakshi, Luthra brothers, while they must answer in courts of law for their role, but are they the only ones responsible, or is this a very convenient cover to let those in the administration off the hook?
This is are they responsible? Yes, they are definitely part of the problem, and they need to be brought to justice. That is one part of it. However, as I've said in the past, the bigger role lies with the entire environment, the ecosystem that has been created by the government itself, the government of Goa, leading from the chief minister down to multiple ministers who've had a hand in this particular property. A TCP department under Vishwajeet Rane, responsible for the legal structure, fire, health, pollution, excise, all these departments which were found wanting. There were massive gaps. Inspections have not been done. And I want to point out one or two more important things here, Gaurav. One of the departments that's been missed out, it's the labor department. The labor department, which is supposed to compensate labor, the poor individuals, the marginalized individuals who are the backbone of the economy of Goa. They serve the poor, they cook in the kitchens, they bring garbage out, they clean the garbage for all of us, the gutters. This labor, you will find there was no shops and establishment registration for this entity in Goa. It is shocking. And I have just learned today that because of this, the Labor Department has not even gone for an inspection until recently. They never showed up. And even till today, there is
Advocate
no
Yatish Naik, very pertinent points being raised here. Does the Goa administration have a lot to answer for? And this big push for the arrest of Luthra brothers, yes, very important, but should not be an excuse to cover up the actions or inactions of the administration, sir.
Let me tell you one thing. The government of Goa is very firm in ensuring that the guilty are brought to book. In fact, after this very unfortunate incident, see, Goa is a very famous place for tourism, and Goa has its brand image. And such kind of incidents cannot be permitted, cannot happen. And these kind of incidents, the chief minister has said very clearly, cannot go. The guilty have to be brought to book.
Very good. So the Luthra brothers have been arrested. Tell me who are the administration officials or the police officials who've been taken into custody.
Let me tell you. So therefore, immediately after this unfortunate incident happened, the administration swung into action. 3 officers have been suspended. I'm telling you as a matter of fact. The director of Panchayat, the secretary of that concerned village Panchayat, and another officer who's a pollution control board, then member secretary. 3 have been suspended. There is an inquiry in place, the magisterial inquiry. And the magisterial inquiry has been given specific terms of reference to go into the root of it, to record statements, to collect documents, to collect records, to go into who gave the permissions, how they got the permissions, which officers are guilty of acts of commission, of acts of omission, and also one of the terms of reference is to fix accountability on government officers. So you have to ensure, you see, you have to give time to the commission, the magisterial inquiry to go into it. They have a mandate and they are going to submit a report, because Honorable Chief Minister himself has made it very
So
clear
like the
that the
Luthra
government
brothers
is
have
very
been
firm,
arrested,
nobody will
as
be
you know
spared.
better, sir, you're an advocate. Suspension is no action. Suspension is hardly any
No
action. If
punishment.
they are prima facie responsible, should they not have been taken into custody, Dr.
See,
Vikram Singh? The
let
administration
me
has a
tell
lot
you.
to answer for. For example,
me
how
tell
was
you.
this nightclub functioning
me
without
tell you.
following the law of the land? So are they
Let me tell
guilty?
you.
25 people have died. Nobody from the administration is responsible.
Let me
Dr.
tell you.
Vikram
Gaurav
Singh.
ji, may I?
Dr. Vikram
There
Singh
is
first. Dr. Vikram Singh. Sir,
Gaurav
give me a moment. Dr.
Gaurav
Vikram
ji,
Singh
may I?
first.
May
Yes,
I?
please.
A magisterial inquiry is a mandatory requirement after such unnatural death. Therefore, I don't think we need to take any extra claim for that. But I would have been very satisfied had there been a judicial inquiry that was ordered. You are very right in saying that the complicity of the excise, the fire service, labor, police, land revenue departments is absolutely clear, and they have a lot of explaining to do. And the first thing to do was not suspension. You are very right. Suspension, as per the rule book, is no punishment. The first thing to have done was to register a case and make them co-conspirators, send them to jail. And unless deterrent action is taken, you may recall that with 25 innocent deaths, the nation lost Operation Sindoor. And here we have lost 25 persons' lives. Goa
Yes.
impacts India and the world. Goa is not just a union territory. Goa impacts the world for us. And therefore, we have to be extremely right, proper, and put the right foot forward. Give the right signals.
And
That
you know,
yes,
fine, magisterial inquiry. But as Dr. Vikram saying, why weren't government officials prima facie made co-conspirators? Ambassador Sikri, because Goa is an international tourist destination, the world would be looking and perhaps thinking, should we take a holiday to Goa? Is Goa safe?
No, certainly incidents like this do have a very adverse impact on tourism, and people would have cancelled their bookings seeing this fire and the loss of life in this tragic incident. So I think that there is very important need for the state administrations and the central administrations to work together, and for the state administration to take full responsibility for all the large number of such restaurants and places of entertainment and tourist hotspots that have come up in a place like Goa, and people love to go there. They're very, very popular indeed. So there's always an element of overcrowding as well. So I think
Yes.
that there is a great need, but I think that from the side of the Ministry of External Affairs, this time they've really, really shown how they can swing into action and take the right decisions and bring the people back.
And now the onus is on the administration in Goa, Gaurav Bakshi. Several departments are in the dock. You've listed them. But should these officials not be responsible, held responsible for the deaths of 25 people?
100% Gaurav. They have to be held accountable. 3 suspensions is a 50% salary and a paid holiday. It's a joke. The same exact thing happened when Shirgaon temple's tragedy took place earlier this year. A few suspensions, it's all gone. Nothing happened. No accountability, no arrests, nothing. It's a whitewash. And this is the exact same repeat that is expected here. Not a single officer has been held accountable till now. We can leave this suspension as a joke. None of them.
Suspension is a
By now,
joke.
they should have, as the gentleman said, they should have been arrested by now. They should have been booked.
Absolutely. 25 people died. We are being told that top IPS officers, both serving and retired, posted in Goa, they did not let Goa police act according to the law. 2 local police units, Anjuna Police Station and Crime Branch, issued notices, submitted these to the to the club saying, show us your documents. And yet, according to reports, senior IPS officers stopped Goa police from pursuing these notices. What action against them, sir?
Shall I tell you? Give me a minute to answer you there. You
Go on,
see, in
sir.
Goa, the government departments have got executing wings. Whether it is tourism department, whether it is the pollution control board, whether it is the Goa Coastal Zone Management Authority, and so on and so forth. Then each of the department does its duty, does the inspections, does verification, and all that. Now, Having said that, in this case, what has happened, why it was not done, who has not done it, the accountability must be there, responsibility must be fixed, and therefore
Okay.
this magisterial inquiry. If you see the terms of reference, therefore I'm making it very clear, if you see the terms of reference, one of the aspect is to fix accountability, to take action upon those officers. Now, whoever are guilty. Now, I'll tell you one thing, the government of the state is very firm and very serious on this issue. And you can see from the way in which the accused have been bought. I mean, they are already now in the custody of the Goa police after the first lookout notice and then
Accused
the
also
look
include
corner notice.
officials of the government, sir, not just the owners. Yes, take action
just the
against the
owners.
owners.
Yes,
But
that
what
is what
about
I'm
the
saying. So
government
whoever
for
is
acts of omission
responsible,
and commission? I've run out of time
whoever
on
is
this part of the debate.
responsible,
I
the
want to thank all
commission.
my guests. But the Pramod Sawant government in Goa clearly on notice here. Will action be taken against those in the administration? And we'll be tracking that story very closely. That is all I have for you on India First this evening. Many thanks for watching.